And imagine if they were tethered, you would see this braided twist behind the plane.
When I see this, I do see these orbs going on like that geometrical pattern that I'm seeing. They're like outlying or riding upon circuits, and that's a geometrical shape in time and space. And when you're talking about how it looks natural, and we're also talking about the connection between the theory of relativity and the quantum level. What's that bridge? People have had a hard time connecting those two realms. But it seems like, and I know you were talking about this a couple times on your streams, that you're making what happens on the quantum level, they're kind of bringing that power up on the macro level, because like everything that we know about atoms on the quantum level, electrons, protons, neutrons, those are the shape of geometries. There's a nucleus with electrons revolving around the outside. Same thing with the solar system. There's a sun on the center and there's planets revolving around the outside. Same thing with the galaxy. There's a black hole in the center and stars revolve around the outside. So it almost seems like this is a natural geometric pattern of energy that the universe uses, and that these engineers have somehow tapped into, and they've figured out that there is a geometrical pattern that can alter time and space, and they're kind of mimicking it. So they're mimicking these and you know that electrons can kind of interact spooky action at a distance, and they're known to be able to jump up and down in shell nodes when they get ionized and they create new elements, like when hydrogen and oxygen come together to create water. Those electrons are moving at really fast speeds in between the shells. So it's like we're almost taking that exact same quantum principle and blowing it up on the macro scale. And that's what you're seeing in this technology right here. And they're able to replicate what goes on the quantum level in time and space. And that reminds me of like that, what the esoteric people call sacred geometry, that everything, the entire universe leaves. That's why Da Vinci could draw perfect people. He knew the sacred geometrical formula, the proportions to draw like a perfect human being. No, it's 1 + 1 = 2, 1 + 2 = 3, 3 + 2 = 5. That's the Fibonacci sequence. You can see it in your finger. First knuckle plus your second knuckle equals your third knuckle. Third knuckle plus this equals this. There's proportions throughout your body. So there is mathematics and geometry coded into the fabric of reality. And these scientists are exploiting it in a beautiful way. And we're paying for it with our taxpayer money. We are the shareholders, dude. We're the shareholders of the company. And imagine if you were the shareholder of the company and your management team hiding secrets from you and using your money for secret projects. The company, you just stop it. You'd be like, this is a defunct corporation. I'm stopping, ending it. But we're letting it happen. And that's why I love your rigorous pursuit for truth, brother. You're killing it.
Yeah, so you know who else said all that stuff about the small atoms and stuff might be the same as, the galaxies? Basically every engineer that figured this all out, they all looked at it exactly the same way that you just said.